Hi, welcome back to another One Punch Man Road to Hero video, and today we're going to be going over the Blizzard Bunch Wolfpack, starting with Wild Monkey. First, go ahead and one punch that subscribe button, and we'll get right into it. Wild Monkey protects teammates. Defense increase upon entry is his specialty. Now, he also says here, we're here to bring you down. His basic attack, Crushing Fist, attacks the confronting enemy, dealing 120% damage with a chance of 25% to levitate. His mastery skill, Wild Switch, has an anger cost of 3 with a cooldown of 2. Becomes taunting and increases defense by 35% within this round. If his defense is below 4,000, his defense will be increased by 1,500. So taunting means that the enemy will attack units with taunt first. The only way to get around taunt is to deal area of effect damage, or a column of damage, or a row of damage, and characters like Konbu that attack the back row. His first trait, Violent Smash, chases and hits a levitated enemy to knock down, dealing 105% damage. Pretty basic chase skill, not bad, not bad. Alright, his trait, Reliable Man. When attacked, there is a chance of 50% to parry. We've seen characters with parry before. This basically reduces the damage incoming by 50%. And will resist the effects of knockdown, levitate, and driven back. Now, trait number 3 here, Blizzard Bunch Official. At the end of a round, generates a shield for the ally unit with the lowest health points. This shield is equal to 40% defense. When Wild Monkey is present, your units with the shield will obtain 10% damage reduction. That's awesome. That means he's going to really help to protect your team. More specifically, the weakest member of your team. Now, one thing I'm not 100% on, it says units with the shield. So I'm assuming that it's only units that have the shield generated by this skill and not units with shields in general. However, if you get that 10% damage reduction just for having a shield, even if he's not the one to create it, so if anybody has a shield, they get damage reduction, wow, that's really great. But with the wording here, it does seem like it's just the shield that's generated by him and not all shields. Now, his final trait here, Strong Build. At the beginning of combat, increases 80% defense of all your units for 2 rounds. So that means everybody on your team will have that blue icon of a shield for the first 2 rounds. I know, baby. Isn't that cool? We're going to get 80% defense. So he is the epitome of like your basic tank. You start with the Wolfpack at the beginning of the game. If you don't get any good characters from gacha pulls, by all means, the Wolfpack are actually really decent characters to invest in. Specifically with the last one we'll go over. Now, the next one that we're going to look at is the Triple Staff Lily. Multiple general attacks with chance. Defense reduction for enemies upon entry. Yeah. Sorry, I've got my baby in my arms. She just ate and she's kind of wanting to be talky. A little talkative here today, huh? That's right. Your name is not Lily though, but maybe we'll give you a triple staff when you're old enough to wield it, huh? Anyways, Kidney Killer is her basic attack. Attacks the confronting enemy to deal 120% damage. Staff Slash, anger costs 3 with a cooldown of 2, jumps and uses her triple staff to attack the whole column where the confronting enemy stands, dealing 210% damage each with a chance of 30% to knock down the enemies. Let's check out that skill preview. Boom. Boom. All right. So, the Whirlwind Staff is her first trait, which is it chases a driven back enemy for 3 combos. Then enemy is levitated, dealing 105% damage in total. So that's really good. She gets to combo for 3 on her chase. That really helps to drive those combo numbers up. All right, Skillful Approach. There is a chance of 50% to release the basic attack one more time to the same target after the release of the previous basic attack. Wow, that's great. That's better than a speed set because the speed set gives you 20%. So she automatically gets a 50% chance. Imagine putting a speed set on her as well, and then she's just going to do basic multiple times. Crazy. Wow. Girl in Rush. When Lily critical hits, there is a chance of causing dizziness that lasts one round. It causes dizziness, and the chance of causing dizziness is equal to 10% of Lily's attack mastery skill. Can cause dizziness. Of Lily's attack. Sorry, period. I missed the period there. Mastery skill can cause dizziness, and chance of causing dizziness multiplies. Lily's chance of getting hit by a critical hit adds 10%. What is dizziness? Unable to use most of the abilities. So I'm guessing dizziness is like stun. Maybe they renamed stun dizziness. I'll have to look at some other kits that I know used to have stun in them. Or maybe dizziness is just a new debuff that I haven't seen before. But that's really great. Basically, you're disabling an opponent, and that means accuracy is something you'll want to put on her when it comes to the accessories. Now, her final trait here, Kung Fu Girl. At the beginning of combat, there is a chance of 50% to reduce 50% attack of all enemies for 2 rounds. Hey, that's pretty good, especially when there are those cheese teams out there that rely on buffing the attack at the beginning and then just going ham. Oh, somebody got a 3-star Silver Bang. That's great. I'm jealous because I don't have Silver Fang. Let's watch her skill preview one last time, and then we'll move on to the final and most strongest, in my opinion, of the 3 from the Wolfpack. Boom. Column of damage. And it only costs 3, so that's pretty good. Let me handle this. Sure thing, little girl. Alright, so eyelashes. One of the most important... Boss Fubuki is finally here. One of the most important free-to-play characters to invest in. You want to get him up to 5-star along with his similar counterpart, Moomin Rider. And we'll do a Moomin Rider video later. Because of his skills. And if you don't know already, you'll find out by the end of this video. So his specialty here up top says, penetrate to reduce defense, attack, increase upon entry, and death. Alright, basic attack, eyelash curler blow. Wields a pair of eyelash curlers to attack the confronting enemy, dealing 120% damage with a 25% chance to drive back. This is very basic. I just think it's so funny that somebody's using eyelash curlers as a weapon. Oh, man. All right, mastery skill, eyelash curler combo blow. Wields a pair of eyelash curlers to attack the confronting enemy continuously for 2 combos. The enemy is driven back, suffering 360% damage in total. Not too much damage, but only a cost of 3, and the combo count is a little low. Let's check out that skill preview. Wow, a lot of damage. This is actually not too bad there. Alright, so the eyelash curler chase, his basic trait is chases a knockdown enemy to drive back with 105% damage. Basic, standard, nothing too special. Now, bunch continuation. When eyelashes have died, increases the attack of all your units by 35% for 2 rounds. This is part of the reason he's in that cheese combo, because when he dies, you want him to die the first round to give all your allies extra attack. Trait 3 here, number 2 of the Blizzard Bunch. If eyelashes triggers penetration during the attack, then the defense of his target will be reduced by 50% for 2 rounds. Hey, that's pretty good. If you can lower their defense, awesome. So hopefully you can get him off to 1 attack at the beginning and then lower that defense before he dies and pumps the attack. Then he also has as his final trait, Combat Strategy, which at the beginning of combat will have 60% attack to all of your teammates until the round ends. So he is going to be giving attack to your team, whether he's starting or he's dying. So there is these cheese teams out there that take advantage of these attack buffs. And the reason Moomin Rider is also so important because basically traits number 2 and 4 are flopped for Moomin Rider, where his death trigger is his 4th one and his starting at the beginning is the 2nd one. So very, very, very great and important character, especially for the guild exploration, because getting that cheap attack buff is great. I'm Doja-san. Until next time, one punch that subscribe button, and we'll watch that ability preview one last time on our way out.